Have you ever looked at a building and felt like you were staring at a work of art? Modernist architecture is all about simplicity, innovation, and pushing boundaries, creating structures that are as functional as they are breathtaking. From homes that blend seamlessly into nature to skyscrapers that redefine urban skylines, these masterpieces continue to inspire awe. Join us as we explore 10 of the most iconic modernist architectural masterpieces from around the globe, uncovering the stories and designs that make them unforgettable. Villa Savoye blueprint for modern living. Villa Savoye, designed by Le Corbusier and built in 1931, stands as a revolutionary icon in modernist architecture. Located in Poissy, France, this house is not just a home, it's a manifesto of ideas. Le Corbusier created Villa Savoye to embody his 5 points of architecture, which emphasized open spaces, pilates, columns that elevate the structure, free-form interiors, and expansive glass windows. Every element of this design screams simplicity and efficiency, yet it feels like art. Walking through the villa, you notice how natural light pours in from the ribbon windows, creating a connection between the indoors and the lush surroundings. The open floor plan allows the space to feel both expansive and intimate, breaking away from traditional compartmentalized rooms. The rooftop garden, another signature of Le Corbusier's vision, adds a touch of nature to this modern marvel. It's more than just a terrace, it's a statement about blending architecture with the environment. What makes Villa Savoye so timeless is its influence. It set the stage for countless architects to rethink how we design homes, emphasizing functionality without sacrificing beauty. It challenges you to look at a house not just as a shelter, but as a harmonious balance between art, design, and practicality. Over the decades, this villa has become a pilgrimage site for architecture lovers, a testament to its lasting legacy. Even now, stepping into Villa Savoye feels like stepping into the future. It may have been built nearly a century ago, but its design principles remain fresh and relevant. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast or just someone who loves innovative spaces, Villa Savoye reminds us how transformative modernist architecture can be. Fallingwater, nature's harmony in stone and water. Fallingwater, designed by Lloyd Wright in 1939, is more than just a house. It's a masterpiece that fuses architecture with nature. Nestled in the forests of Pennsylvania, this home is famous for being built directly over a waterfall. The sound of rushing water isn't just background noise here, it's part of the living experience, creating an immersive connection with the environment. Wright's genius lies in how he made Fallingwater feel like an extension of the landscape. He used locally sourced stone for the walls, blending the structure with the surrounding rocks. The cantilevered terraces seem to float above the stream, mimicking the horizontal lines of the nearby cliffs. Inside, expansive windows and open spaces invite the outdoors in, blurring the boundaries between the man-made and the natural. This house was designed for the Kaufman family as a weekend retreat, but it became a symbol of organic architecture. Wright's philosophy was all about designing buildings that complement their environments, and Fallingwater does this flawlessly. It's not just a house in the woods, it feels like it grew there. Today, Fallingwater is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a beloved landmark for architecture enthusiasts. Visiting this iconic home is like stepping into a tranquil dialogue between art, nature, and human ingenuity. Barcelona Pavilion minimalism meets elegance. The Barcelona Pavilion, designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe for the 1929 International Exposition, is often described as a masterpiece of simplicity and elegance. Located in Barcelona, Spain, this structure isn't just a building, it's a philosophy in physical form. With its clean lines, open spaces, and use of luxurious materials like marble and onyx, the pavilion redefined what modernist architecture could achieve. This was never intended to be a functional building. It served as a temporary exhibition space to showcase the art of modern living. Yet, its impact has been anything but temporary. The Barcelona Pavilion demonstrates how less can truly be more. The open floor plan invites visitors to move freely, while reflective surfaces like glass and water create a sense of continuity and calm. The use of materials here is nothing short of exquisite. Mies van der Rohe selected stone and metal not just for their practicality but for their beauty, crafting a space that feels both grounded and ethereal. The pavilion's minimalist design also influenced the iconic Barcelona chair, which remains a symbol of modernist furniture design to this day. Walking through the pavilion, you're struck by its timelessness. It feels modern even now, nearly a century after it was built. It's a space that encourages contemplation, making you appreciate the artistry behind every detail. The Barcelona Pavilion isn't just architecture, it's poetry in stone and glass. The Glass House, a transparent vision. The Glass House, designed by Philip Johnson in 1949, is one of the most famous examples of modernist architecture. Located in New Canaan, Connecticut, it's exactly what the name suggests, a house made almost entirely of glass. This bold design blurs the boundaries between the indoors and the surrounding landscape, creating a living space that feels open, connected, and completely unique. The house is a single rectangular space framed by steel and encased in glass. There are no walls separating the living, dining, and sleeping areas, except for a cylindrical brick core that houses the bathroom. The design invites the outside world in, with trees, grass, and the changing seasons becoming an ever-evolving part of the interior. Johnson's use of transparency and simplicity challenges conventional ideas of privacy and shelter, turning the home into a work of art. The surrounding property is just as carefully curated as the house itself. Johnson designed several other structures, including a guest house and art gallery, creating a cohesive dialogue between architecture and landscape. The entire site feels like a living exhibition, where every angle reveals something new. The Glass House is more than just a residence. It's a statement about modernism's ability to redefine how we live and interact with the world around us. Walking through it, you're reminded of the power of design to spark conversation and challenge norms, making it a true masterpiece of the modernist movement. Sydney Opera House sculptural icon. The Sydney Opera House, completed in 1973 and designed by Danish architect Jorn Utzon, is one of the most recognizable buildings in the world. Its distinctive sail-like roof structures have become a symbol of modern architecture and Australia itself. Located on Bennelong Point in Sydney Harbour, the Opera House's unique design combines engineering innovation with artistic expression. The roof, made of precast concrete shells, was inspired by nature and Utzon's fascination with organic forms. These dramatic overlapping sails rise from a massive granite podium, creating a stunning contrast between the building's curves and the surrounding water. The design isn't just visually striking, it's a marvel of engineering, overcoming significant technical challenges to achieve its iconic form. Inside, the Opera House houses multiple performance venues, including a concert hall and opera theater. Each space is meticulously designed for acoustics and aesthetics, blending the elegance of wood paneling with modernist clean lines. The building's interior feels just as bold and innovative as its exterior, offering a complete sensory experience. The Sydney Opera House isn't just a place for performances, it's a cultural landmark. Whether you're attending a show or simply walking along the harbor, its presence is unforgettable. It stands as a reminder of the transformative power of architecture, bridging art, nature, and human ingenuity. Seagram building, a skyscraper revolution. The Seagram building, designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe and completed in 1958, is a landmark of modernist architecture in New York City. Located on Park Avenue, this towering structure redefined skyscraper design with its minimalist aesthetic and innovative use of materials. At 38 stories tall, the Seagram building is a sleek combination of bronze-tinted glass and steel, with a design that emphasizes vertical lines and clean symmetry. The building's setback plaza, featuring fountains and open space, was a groundbreaking concept for its time, giving the skyscraper a sense of grandeur, while enhancing its interaction with the city. Inside, the interiors are just as meticulously designed. Mies van der Rohe used luxurious materials like travertine and marble to create spaces that feel both modern and timeless. Even small details like the placement of lighting and furniture reflect the architect's commitment to simplicity and elegance. The Seagram building wasn't just an architectural statement, it was a cultural shift. It influenced countless skyscrapers around the world, shaping how cities grew and how modernism defined urban spaces. It's not just a building, it's a legacy, showcasing how less truly can be more. TWA Flight Center, a tribute to flight. The TWA Flight Center, designed by Eero Saarinen and completed in 1962, is a futuristic masterpiece that captures the excitement and elegance of air travel's golden age. Located at John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York City, this terminal looks like it could take flight itself, with its wing-like roof and sweeping curves. The design embodies Serenan's philosophy of creating spaces that feel alive and dynamic. The terminal's soaring lines and open spaces evoke the feeling of motion, while the interior's clean, flowing forms guide passengers seamlessly through the space. It's a building that doesn't just function, it inspires. Every detail in the TWA Flight Center was crafted to enhance the travel experience. From the red-carpeted lounges to the curved staircases, Serenan created an environment that feels luxurious and forward-thinking. Even today the design remains bold and futuristic, a testament to his visionary approach. The terminal has since been repurposed as a hotel, preserving its iconic design while giving it a new life. It's more than just a relic of mid-century modernism, it's a celebration of innovation and the power of architecture to evoke emotion and wonder. Salk Institute Science meets Serenity. The Salk Institute for Biological Studies, designed by Louis Kahn and completed in 1965, is a breathtaking blend of architecture and science. Perched on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, this research facility is as much about inspiration as it is about innovation. Its symmetrical concrete buildings frame an open courtyard that faces the Pacific Ocean, creating a sense of peace and focus for those who work there. Kahn's design emphasizes simplicity and functionality. The exposed concrete walls are unadorned but textured, creating a timeless aesthetic. The central courtyard features a thin stream of water that runs toward the ocean, drawing your eye to the horizon and connecting the space to nature. The Salk Institute was designed to foster collaboration and creativity. Its open layout encourages interaction between researchers, while the serene environment provides a place for reflection. It's a perfect example of how architecture can enhance the human experience even in a scientific setting. Walking through the Salk Institute, you can't help but feel a sense of awe. It's not just a building, it's a space that inspires discovery, blending the precision of science with the artistry of architecture. Habitat 67, a vision for urban living. Habitat 67, designed by Moshe Safdie and completed in 1967, is a groundbreaking housing complex in Montreal, Canada. Built for the Expo 67 World's Fair, this structure reimagined urban living with its modular design and focus on community. The complex consists of 354 identical concrete units stacked in a seemingly random arrangement. Each unit has its own private terrace, and the design allows for natural light and ventilation while maintaining privacy. It's a bold departure from traditional apartment buildings, offering a new way to think about high-density living. Habitat 67 wasn't just an architectural experiment, it was a social one. Safdie wanted to create affordable housing that didn't sacrifice quality of life. The interconnected units foster a sense of community, while the design encourages a connection to nature, even in an urban setting. Today, Habitat 67 remains an architectural icon. It challenges how we think about cities and living spaces, proving that innovation and creativity can transform even the most practical aspects of life into something extraordinary. National Congress Building, a symbol of Brazilian modernism. The National Congress Building in Brasília, Brazil is a defining masterpiece of modernist architecture. Designed by Oscar Niemeyer and inaugurated in 1960, this striking complex serves as the seat of Brazil's legislative branch. It's instantly recognizable for its bold and unique design, featuring twin towers flanked by two contrasting structures, a dome and a bowl. The dome houses the Senate, while the bowl represents the Chamber of Deputies, creating a visual balance that symbolizes democracy in action. Niemeyer's design is a perfect example of how modernism can merge function with artistic expression. The clean lines of the towers contrast with the sweeping curves of the dome and bowl, creating a harmonious interplay of geometric shapes. Surrounding the buildings is an expansive plaza that feels monumental yet welcoming, emphasizing the connection between the government and the people. The use of reinforced concrete gives the structure its modernist edge while maintaining a sense of elegance and simplicity. Inside, the National Congress Building is just as impressive as its exterior. The interiors are designed with purpose and grace, featuring minimalist decor, grand spaces, and thoughtful details that reflect Niemeyer's vision. Natural light filters into the chambers through carefully placed windows and skylights, creating an atmosphere of openness and transparency. Niemeyer's use of space not only enhances functionality, but also inspires a sense of pride and civic duty. The National Congress Building is more than just a symbol of Brazilian modernism, it's a symbol of hope and progress. Its bold design reflects the forward-thinking ideals of Brasília, a city built from scratch to represent the future of Brazil. Today, this architectural marvel continues to draw visitors from around the world, offering a glimpse into the power of design to shape identity and inspire a nation. And that concludes our journey through 10 iconic modernist architectural masterpieces. From timeless homes to groundbreaking public spaces, these designs show us the limitless potential of creativity and innovation. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, keep discovering the world's wonders with us.